Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. I am just getting into the Queen Sheba interview with Sunni Minx, and I will be watching and reacting in real time. So let's just get into it. First off, I agree 100%. I've always said that Sunni was introduced to us the wrong way. I think my example was from the Cosby Show. You know, your steak and potatoes dinner served to us on a garbage can lid. I think Sunni and Moses deserve to come out a little different because of their triangular situation, right? The fact that they walked out on stage and now to find out Mel had no idea. They didn't even have seating, right? I think Sunni sat on like a table and her back was to Carlos. I agree, it was the wrong introduction. Sunni lets us know that she was requested by Destiny to be her producer because Destiny had a male producer and she felt like he just didn't get her. And she was there for the Galentine situation when Destiny and Stormy had got into it. And she was like, you need to chill out. You're a mother. That's not a good look. So she was asked. But she said if she had the choice, she would have wanted to produce Mel, the star of the show. Now, she did say that she did not agree with her introduction, right? She said that the way people received her, because it was a surprise, she feels like in the end she was made out to be the villain. And you can see how that could happen. Because if you listen to the video, you heard people booing when she and Moses had come out. When Moses was talking about the differences between Destiny and Sunni, 100% you get it. Like, she is a hustler, a go-getter. She is a manifester, right? She wanted to be in film. She said she went to LA. She eventually got on with some people that worked on the Martin show. She even went on and shopped her own series on BET Centric. It became shelved, but she makes it happen for herself, right? So I get 100% what Moses is saying. He was like, I was talking to Destiny. Are you trying to buy the building? And Destiny wasn't even doing anything. She wasn't making anything happen for herself. But he said that Sunni does. She gets up, she works out, she works hard, and that's what he was attracted to. And 100% you can get that. So Queen Sheba asked Sunni about her being fired, the narrative that Destiny put out. And basically what Sunni said was this was kind of like Destiny's way of getting back or having a storyline or having some weight behind her, right? She said that she was never fired. She worked her 10-month contract. She was even asked back to do pickups. There's only one producer and the cast liked her so much, they asked her to come back. She also went on to say that if she was fired, why would they ask her to come back and produce this season? But she said she didn't want to do that because she was newly married and she wasn't going to leave her husband, and because of the triangular situation with Moses, Sunni, and Destiny. She didn't want to come back and be in people's faces like that. And you get that, right? But somehow she ended up in front of the camera. If I could ask Sunni one question, and if you hear this, I would like the answer to this. Now, when we got introduced to Love and Marriage Huntsville, it was put out to us as Black excellence, home building, families, right? And you see what it has turned out to be. And with Sunni being a producer on the show, she knows exactly how the show has gone. So it's kind of shocking to me for her to say that the narrative was supposed to be them showing their business, their real estate, the trucking company, and none of that. And she said, so I'm supposed to tussle with you the whole time? Well, you've been a producer on the show, and you've seen how the show has gone. And honestly, we're used to this because this is what we've been given the whole time. So how could you think that you and Moses' story would be different? I would like to know the answer to that. Clearly, Sunni is a creative, right? And she talked about all the things she's created. She took a $10 an hour job to learn a business before she started it on her own, unlike some of her castmates. But that's something that we would like to see, right? And we're not going to see any of her accomplishments. That's why I said get your husband and stay in St. Louis. And then maybe, Sunni, I know you like to create, but being in front of the camera with these ideas, maybe take this to HGTV. Sunni said just what I've been saying about her. She is tussling for her love, her marriage, her character, every time she shows up on screen, right? And although Queen Sheba saying that these are the things we want to see about Sunni, how she was with her father through his addiction, how long he's been clean, how she and Moses worked together. We do want to see that, but unfortunately, that is not the narrative of Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? And she is not a girl who wants to tussle, who wants to defend herself every minute. But that's all she's been doing since Carlos brought her out on that podcast. Because of the way he brought her out. She is always in defense mode, right? I think Sunni is a cool chick, but the way she was introduced to us, it allows people to see her in a different light. And I hope people can kind of see it a little different in this interview. Let's keep going. Ooh, Sunni preached a sermon when it came to Destiny. She said she feels like Destiny is a broken woman, right? And she has some trauma and she needs real therapy, like a real therapist with a licensed piece of paper on the wall. She said that because of how she was treated with her mother, those things probably have come to adulthood. And Queen Sheba said, well, how do you think she went from friend to associate when it comes to you? Sunni says it's just not her. She says she feels like Destiny attaches herself to women who kind of show her some type of attention because she didn't get it from who she needed it, which is her mother. I agree with that. The way Sunni ran down how she feels friends are, definitely Destiny and her were not friends like that. She said she's a cool chick, and Destiny, they called often. She said 3 times they would text. And Destiny's goal was to get back on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she wanted to know would Sunni produce her. She was like, yeah, I'll give her advice or whatever, but, you know, she said, I'm going to pour into her. But that's about how far it goes. And like Queen Sheba pointed out, Destiny has gone from calling Sunni a friend to an associate. So it's not that credible. She was talking about Destiny's mental Mondays, right? And how you got to let some of that stuff go. You can't hold on to that. And she doesn't want to be a mad black woman, right? She doesn't want to, every time I see you, I got to be upset with you, or I don't like you, or something like that. She says she's a forgiving person. And she does hope Destiny gets the help that she needs outside of talking about Sunni and Moses. Like, Destiny really needs to focus on herself. And I agree with her 100%. Who has time to carry that weight? Forgive and get over it and move on. Sunni said with everything that she's been through since she's been on this show, it has made her and Moses stronger in their relationship. Actually, it has kind of sped up things that go on, and they realize they have to have each other's back. Like Queen Sheba said, regardless of how it is, they're married. This is a marriage that people are talking about and trying to break down. And I feel like Sunni and Moses are meant to be together. They understand the plight of each other. They understand their drive. And I think they're going to be okay. Not on this show, but I think they're going to be okay in real life. So Sunni kind of answered my question. She said before she became a producer on Love and Marriage Huntsville, she never watched the show. And once she became a producer, she didn't pay attention to blogs. She didn't watch YouTube. So she wasn't paying attention to what we were saying, the audience. So she didn't realize the show was as toxic as it is until she actually got on the show. Sunni said she was a fresh producer, right? Because, you know, Destiny said she didn't tell her story. She wouldn't film her real life. She was like, why would I not? I'm a new producer. Why would I not want to tell your story? But she said she was in rooms fighting for Destiny when people said that she was difficult to work with, i.e. Kimmy, right? Even Carlos said, if you don't have anything to show, we're not going to show you. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said. Sunni addressed the revenge piece situation. You know, she said that if she had been around or even really was paying attention, she would have addressed Martell herself. But she answered a question that a lot of us have. Why is Martell still on the show? She said because he's some type of a producer, right? And also, I think a lot of us knew this. It's business. Martell and this live situation he has with Mel is profitable. Right? And they're going to ride this till the wheels fall off. So just buckle up because he's not going anywhere anytime. I thought this was a great interview. Sunni is aware of the optics of how she was introduced to us. She knows where she's going, and now she knows how she is showing up on this show. I would say go watch it. It's really good. Let's talk about it. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.